He has a foot fetish. Okay, Ser Criston is tripping. He is a loose cannon that needs to be handled. Hi everyone, welcome back to Wine and Watch. My name is Ashley, and today we're going to be continuing with episode 9 of House of the Dragon. I am excited to get into this. The last episode was crazy, to say the least. And so last episode we saw that Rhaenyra and Daemon came back to King's Landing because I forget his name again. Lord Corlys's brother, younger brother, was petitioning that he should be, the next heir to Driftmark, and obviously it's supposed to go to Rhaenyra's son Luke because he is, Sir Laenor's child on paper. And her and Daemon went to court to argue that, Luke is the rightful heir or whatever. And Lord Corlys's brother basically was counting on Otto and Alicent to have his back, which, I think if things had gone in, the way that they had planned, they probably would have sided with him and he would have become heir to Driftmark. But plot twist, King Viserys showed up to defend Rhaenyra and her children, and they weren't expecting that, but I was super thrilled about that. That was an incredible scene, and he basically was like, nah, we're gonna keep things how they were before, and I respect him for that. And I know y'all are trying to eat me up in the comments by saying, oh my gosh, Rhaenyra just thinks that she's the heir, her and Viserys are the only ones, yada yada yada, Alicent and the Greens or whatever are doing better. I'm sorry, no. As of this very moment, Rhaenyra is still technically the heir. Viserys has not changed anything, so whether you think that should be the case or not, doesn't matter. It is what it is. Viserys did, step up and reaffirm that this is what's happening. Now, we also don't know, or I'm sure you guys know, but I don't know. He might have died at the end of that episode, which when I was editing it, I was starting to look back on it, and I was like, okay, I think he did die, because as he was breathing hard, he said something like, my love. So I think he did die, and he was greeted by his first wife. So who knows at this point, especially with Alicent, hearing Viserys thinking, he thought he was talking to Rhaenyra, she might have taken his words in, I'm just guessing that she took it as our son, Aegon, is going to unite the realm by becoming king or something, which I hope she doesn't think that. So yeah, moving forward, they might try to install her child as king, but I don't think people are going to necessarily stand for that. And another argument that I have for you guys is all those who are like, she's not heir, whatever, is you really want Aegon to be king? He seems like a crappy person to begin with. And that's the team that y'all are fighting for to be in power? No, I don't want him to be on the throne. He doesn't even want to be on the throne. I don't want Otto to be anywhere near the throne. Alicent, I'm still holding out hope that she does want to make friends again with Rhaenyra, and she wants things to work out between them. I'm still holding on to hope. I don't know if I'm going to regret that. But when it comes to Otto and the rest of their little pack of people who, no, I'm sorry, I don't agree with it. You guys can continue to eat me up in the comments, but I don't agree. That sounds like a personal problem for y'all. I'm sure I might get angry in this episode. I'm sure Otto and them are going to pull some wins here and there. But I believe in the end, Rhaenyra is going to come out on top, or something's going to happen that's going to light a fire under her that's going to then make her want to fight even harder for this position. So I said what I said, and that's that. Yeah, I'm very excited to continue on. I guess we're going to find out if Viserys died, and yeah. And you know what? It's not just Aegon who I don't like. I just don't like Alicent's boys. Her daughter seems great. I feel sorry for her that she's trapped in this marriage, but don't like her boys. And nothing of that is going to change my mind. I still hate Otto, so there's that. And yeah, I guess that's it for that last episode. Thank you again for joining me. Please like and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any content. This is the 9th episode, so we're getting very close to the end. The show that I will be replacing for The Last of Us is going to be Breaking Bad. I still have not decided what series I'm going to be doing to replace House of the Dragon. So please let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you're interested in. And yeah, I will also be posting the 3rd installment of The Matrix relatively soon. And I think what I will be watching after The Matrix, I think I'm going to dive into the Harry Potter series. It seems, I'm a little nervous just because it seems like a big commitment. There's a lot of movies and they're very long. But I've never seen them, and obviously it's very popular. People rave about it, so. And I'm into like the mystical stuff, so, you know, I think it could be a good option for me. So that's just a heads up. It's not for certain, but I'm thinking after The Matrix, I'm going to be diving into Harry Potter. But thank you again. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me out with the channel. Many of you are not subscribed who watch my videos, so it would really help me out if you did subscribe. And yeah, I guess let's get into it. I will admit I'm a little stressed.
Stay here. Tell no one. He told me you wish for Aegon to be king.
They're gonna try to install him as king. Oh, Otto is just relishing
It's the truth.
in this information.
Uttered with his own lips. His last words to me, and I was the only one to hear it.
That's not what he said.
And now he said,
I'm pretty sure that was the woman, Talia, I guess, is the woman who was talking to Daemon's old girlfriend or whatever. And is this like a sign that she's sending to her? Like, hey, he died or something. What is with the balls?
What is it that could not wait an hour? Was Dawn invaded?
The king is dead, but he has left us a gift. With his last breath, he impressed upon the queen his final wish that his son, Aegon, should succeed him as Lord of the Seven Kingdoms.
That was not what he said.
Then we may proceed now with the full assurance of his blessing on our long-laid plans.
Yes, there is much to be done, as we
What?
previously discussed. Now, there are two among the captains of the City Watch that remain loyal to Daemon. Let us replace them. Lord Lannister.
The treasury is well in hand. The gold will be divided for safekeeping.
Let ravens be sent to our allies, Riverrun and Highgarden.
am I to understand that members of the small council have been planning secretly to install my son without me?
My queen, there is no need to sully you with darkling schemes.
I will not have this. To hear that you have plotted to replace the king's chosen heir, what an impostor!
His firstborn son is hardly an impostor.
Hundreds of lords and landed knights swore fealty to the prince.
Yeah.
20 years ago, most of them now dead.
You heard the Lord.
Who cares?
Oh no, the king changed his mind.
No.
I am 6 and 70 years old. I have known Viserys longer than any who sit at this table, and I will not believe that he said this
on his deathbed, alone with only the boy's mother as a witness.
Yeah, someone's got some
It is
sense.
treason. It is theft. It is treason at the least. It is your tongue, Mime. The king was well last night, by all accounts. Which of you here can swear that he died of his own accord?
Which
Okay.
of us are you accusing?
I know, I wouldn't be saying all that.
Whether it was one of you or all of you, I care not.
I will have no part of
Ser Criston, you...
Your sword and remove your cloak, Ser Criston.
Yes.
I am your Lord Commander, Ser Criston. Cast down your sword.
I will not suffer insults to her grace the queen.
There was no insult to me, Ser Criston. Put aside your blade.
He... Oh, I want him to die.
Has it come to this, Lord Commander? Enough.
No, you shut up, Otto. Enough from you.
Let us have Lord Beesbury removed.
No. The door remains shut until we finish our business.
These are the people that you want to install? Okay, Ser Criston is tripping. He is a loose cannon that needs to be handled.
Matters of concern.
What of Rhaenyra?
The former heir cannot, of course, be allowed to remain free and draw support to her claim.
You mean to imprison her?
She and her family will be given the opportunity to publicly swear obeisance to the new king.
She'll never bend the knee. Nor will Damon, which you know. You plan to kill them. And Lord here accede to this.
Your father is correct, your grace. A living challenger invites battle and bloodshed.
It is unsavory, yes. But a sacrifice we must make to secure Aegon's succession. And then there is Daemon to consider. The king wouldn't wish for any of
The king did not wish for the murder of his daughter.
Yeah.
He loved her. I will not have you deny this.
Yeah.
One more word, and I will have you removed from this chamber and sent to the wall.
Thank you, Alicent. Didn't think I would ever say that, but okay.
Lord Commander Westerling, take your knights the Dragonstone. Be quick and be clean.
Okay, I don't like anyone really in this room except for the Lord Commander or whatever. I like that he was basically getting on Ser Criston. So far like him. Everyone else in the room, no. Alicent, I have a little bit of respect for her in this situation. I think she truly misunderstood what Viserys was saying. So, like, she's just relaying what she thinks that she understood. So that's just miscommunication on that. But clearly she was unaware that even regardless of whether she had come up with this, you know, told them this, they already had a plan to install Aegon as heir. So that was clearly news to her, and you could tell it kind of upset her a little bit. And she's like, well, what about Rhaenyra? And they're like, well, we gotta, like, imprison them or kill them or whatever. And she's like, no, like, that's not what Viserys would have wanted. So she's not necessarily doing everything just based off of what her own interest, like Otto is clearly doing. He's making decisions truly just based on his own interest. Where Alicent, I think, is conflicted because she's like, no, this isn't what Viserys would have wanted, and she wants to kind of honor what he would have wanted. She's just a little mistaken that Viserys said that Aegon should be heir. That's not what he said at all, but she doesn't understand. So I can give her a little bit of grace for that. But everyone else in that room, no, unacceptable.
I am Lord Commander of the King's Guard. I recognize no authority but the King's. And until there is one, I have no place here.
Wow. I can respect him for that. Look, girlie, they're trying to make you queen right now. She does not like Alicent.
There is a beast beneath the boards. Oh, my dearest love.
Find him. Take no one else but your brother. And remove your white cloaks. None can know who you are or what you seek.
Including the Queen. My lord.
Bring him to me and me alone, Sir Eric.
See, Otto's even going behind Alicent's back.
Prince Aegon's not to be found in the castle walls, Your Grace. Your father has sent Sir Eric into the city to find him.
Sir Eric knows Aegon has the advantage. I trust again to you, Ser Criston, and to your loyalty. Aegon must be found, and he must be brought to me. The very fate of the Seven Kingdoms depends on it.
Okay, so she knows that.
Everything you feel for me as your queen.
I will not tell you.
I'll come with you.
That would not be my desire, Aemond. If anything has happened,
Cole needs me, Mother. Sir Eric isn't the only one who knows Aegon's doings.
Wow, so does Ser Criston, like, have the hots for Alicent? The way she made it sound like. I mean, that would make sense why he's like a psycho and does everything to protect her beyond what she wants. Okay, but that's interesting. She knows that Sir Eric or whatever is looking out for Aegon.
The Street of Silk on my 13th name day.
She's aware that they're trying to hide things from her, and she's like, no, you need to bring him to me
I'm
first.
sure I was as educated as he was.
So I like that she's being smart. She's not naive about this stuff.
Viserys amended his wishes. It's as simple as that. You once swore your banners to Rhaenyra. You must now pledge them to the future king.
No backbone.
I must confer first with my house on this matter.
You'll not leave this room without declaring your intention.
So now they're trying to instill fear into people so that they bend the knee.
I am no oath breaker. I will not bend the knee.
Good for you, sir.
Anyone else?
Good for you, miss.
House Fell keeps its sworn oath to the princess.
Way to go, House Fell.
Very well.
He's gonna murder you, I'm sure, but he's a bad person, and that's why they're doing this. But I respect them a lot. Not you, sir. You gave in. I respect those other two people a lot.
Long live the king.
Oh my gosh. Is that a child? This is sick. They're forcing children to fight each other.
About 10 years, I should say. They have them grow the nails and file the teeth. Makes them more formidable. Prince Aegon spends many a night in this place. Do you see now what he is?
He's sick.
For your desire who trains with the sword, who rides the largest dragon in the world. Desire who should be...
Careful.
I know what it is to toil for what others are freely given. We can't find him, Cole. We are decent men with no taste for depravity. his secrets to his own. He's welcome to them. I'm next in line to the throne. Should they come looking for me, I intend to be found.
I mean, I don't think you are, because I'm pretty sure Aegon has children, so you really wouldn't be next in line if we're gonna really install him as king. I mean, really, it's Rhaenyra, but...
Aegon is on foot.
Is this the man that ended up last second bending the knee?
He was fleeing from the gate.
He was...
A warning for the princess, I wager.
I was gonna say, he was gonna try to escape and tell Rhaenyra.
What say you? The Lord Confessor presumes.
Deny it.
I have no love for the princess.
Okay.
Where were you going then with such urgency?
Make it something good. Say something really
Let the
good.
King's justice take him.
Alright, so I was wrong about him.
You did well.
Fuck you.
I know my duty, my Lord Hand.
Alright, I was wrong about that man.
You
He...
spent many hours with the Queen of late.
There's no reason those hours cannot in the end benefit you.
See, he's a snake. Okay, so I feel guilty that I was blaming that man, that he had no backbone because he gave in the end. He was trying to plot so that he could escape successfully and tell Rhaenyra, but he was caught in the end by what's-his-face, the guy that I don't like. And I feel a little guilty that I blamed him. Now he's gonna be dead, so sorry to that man. Alright, so she is taking it kind of hard that Viserys is dead, or is this fake? Oh no, I think she is. Okay, well, you can try to do what's best and do what's right. Don't let these men manipulate you.
I will do you the considerable courtesy of assuming there is a good reason for the outrage of my treatment here this morning.
Mm-hmm.
The king. And you are usurping the throne. It was my husband's dying wish. Believe it or no.
See, Rhaenys is smart. She knows.
Aegon will be king. I came here to ask your support. I must credit you for your boldness. House Velaryon has long allied itself with the Princess Rhaenyra, and what has it gained you? Your daughter dead, alone in Pentos. Your son cuckolded. Rhaenyra's heirs are none of yours. It is your husband who grasps so heedlessly for the throne. And even he has abandoned you. Gone these 6 long years to fight a desperate battle, returning grievously, if not mortally wounded, leaving the Lady of Driftmark to chart her course alone.
Yeah, but what are you offering her?
House is not fickle.
Yes.
No, but, dear cousin, you, more than anything,
Get your hands off her.
understand what I say now. Princess Rhaenys, I loved my husband, but I will speak the truth we both know. You should have been queen.
Don't try to butter her up.
I little thought to hear those words from you. The Iron Throne was yours by blood and by temperament. Viserys would have lived his days a country lord, content to hunt and study his histories, but here we are. We do not rule, but we may guide the men that do. Gently, away from violence and sure destruction, and instead toward peace. It's in the name of peace that you've imprisoned me.
Yeah.
And what of my dragon? If we overmatch, Rhaenyra will be tempted to strike us and war will ensue. Without your dragon, she may be persuaded to negotiate. If it's Driftmark you want, you should have it. For you and your granddaughters to pass on as you see fit.
Rhaenys, stay strong.
You are wiser than I believed you to be. I'll counts the cost to her people. And yet you toil still in service to men.
Yeah.
Your husband, your son.
Yeah.
You desire not to be free, but to make a window in the wall of your prison. Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne? I leave you with your thoughts.
No, I think she left you with thoughts. Rhaenys, pull through for us. Don't give in.
My condolences on the passing of your king.
She knows.
Where is Prince Aegon?
I thought the prince is in Fleabottom and no one is to be trusted. I'd best secrete him somewhere safe in case they come looking for him.
Where's the prince?
He is safely tucked away. I want an end to the savage use of children in Fleabottom. They are forced to fight and worse. Your gold cloaks take the bribes given them to look away. An obscenity, either tolerated or ignored by the crown.
Good for you, girly.
Look into it.
When your bloods ripen and you install your grandson on the throne. Remember, it was me who put him there. I could have killed him as easily as a wasp on fruit. There is no power but what the people allow you to take.
That is very true.
I will remember.
I like that she was sticking up for the kids. It's confirmed that Talia works for her. So far, I'm liking that. Good on Talia. This is who you want as your king? I mean, I don't like Ser Criston, but I at least want them to get him to Alicent. I don't want Otto to get to him first. So for right now, I'm okay with this. Oh, his brother said, nope, I'm not going to help him.
I have no wish to rule, no taste for duty. I'm not suited.
Yeah, you're not.
Let me go. I will find a ship and sail away, never to be found.
Well,
The Queen awaits.
well, there goes that plan. Ser Criston is going to do whatever Alicent told him to do. And that is get him to her. He would have been like, yeah, you know what? If Ser Criston wasn't there, he would have been like, yeah, get on a boat. Leave.
Well played.
None of this is a game.
And yet you treat it as one.
Because you started it.
Charming contest. We've relied on one another these many years, and now it is the good of the family that we both desire.
No, that is not.
Whatever our differences, our hearts remain as one.
You want power.
Our hearts were never one.
Yeah.
I see that now.
Yeah.
Rather, I've been at peace that you moved about the board.
Thank you,
I
Alicent.
made you Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
That doesn't make it okay.
I decided otherwise.
How could I know?
Yeah.
I wanted whatever you impressed upon me to want. And now the debt comes due. The debt you are happy enough to pay.
A sacrifice. A sacrifice made for the stability of the realm.
No.
No king has ever lived that hasn't had to forfeit the lives of a few to protect the many, though I understand your squeamishness.
Reluctance to murder is not a weakness. I have Aegon. We'll proceed now as I see fit. Send terms to Rhaenyra on Dragonstone. True terms, such that she may accept without shame.
If she lives, her allies will mass behind her banners, looking for her return.
Then she must not return. My husband would have desired this mercy be shown to his daughter.
Your husband? Or you, his daughter's childhood companion?
You're tripping.
Criston Cole will be named Lord Commander at the King's Guard.
I don't know how I feel about that.
My son will be anointed tomorrow at dawn. The whole of King's Landing must witness his ascent. He will will assume authority. There will be no more dithering. My son will take the crown of his namesake, the Conqueror, and carry Blackfire, his sword. Let the people remember the ancient strength of House Targaryen.
Okay, well, I'm glad that Alicent is wising up to the fact that her father has been using her this entire time.
There is a web of spies at work in the Red Keep. Along its threads travels news of all our doings. Your father knows this, but has left it in place. More than once it has proved advantageous to those willing to feed the weaver.
And this weaver watches me.
What is happening?
One of the little spiders is your lady in waiting.
Talia.
There are more like her, even I do not know their number.
I assume this task falls within your expertise.
If you wish it, it will be done.
Goodness gracious. He has a foot fetish. Oh gosh. I wonder how often she's done this to get what she wants from him. Wow, I was not expecting that.
With me, Princess. I cannot let this treachery stand.
Was that the brother that didn't help the other brother? That's now helping her escape? Oh! Oh. No, I feel really guilty that I didn't have faith in that man. Why is this guy... I mean, I'm happy if he is really helping Rhaenys escape, but... maybe I'm missing something. Did they, like, know each other before? Like, was he helping her before? I don't understand what that building is that they set on fire.
I won't leave Melis. If I could get to the dragon pit, then...
No, they'll expect you there, Princess. You won't get past the gates.
That is true. No, but I agree. Like, she needs her dragon. Can she do, like, what Daenerys used to do, where she'd just kind of, like, call her dragon and her dragon would just come? Like, can we do that? Maybe?
Now you will be king.
And my father never wanted this.
That's not true.
It is true.
Never did. Steadfastly, he upheld Rhaenyra's claim.
Change his mind.
He didn't.
He could have, but never did. Because he didn't like me.
Okay, this is the most sense
Yes.
you've made since I've
Your breath, he whispered to me
seen you on the
that he
show.
would take his-
Do not toy with me, mother.
I speak the truth.
Well, she speaks her truth. It's not the truth, but alright.
Our beloved king, Viserys the Peaceful, is dead. But it is also the most joyous of days. For as his spirit left us, he whispered his final wish that his firstborn son, Aegon, should succeed him.
See, everyone's like, what? Since when? Okay, well, someone's got to let Rhaenyra know, because now that we're doing this, I'm a little irritated. We got to take back the throne.
May the warrior give him courage.
Is Rhaenys going to take this opportunity to escape?
May the smith lend strength to his sword and shield. May the father defend him in his need.
throne lift a shining lamp.
Now we need to go to Rhaenyra and let her know what's happening.
Way to wisdom.
I don't think Rhaenyra knows her father died. No, she clearly doesn't, because she'd be like, oh, okay, I'm queen now. No, they have no idea that... Her and Daemon have no idea that Viserys died. See, even everyone's like, I guess. Sure. They don't know. I don't think they feel any type of way towards him. They're like, all right, we're still struggling out here in the streets. He doesn't care about us. Okay. See? He's enjoying this now. All right, buddy. Let's bring it down a notch. Oh my god. Is that a bomb? Is this Rhaenys? No way. It has to be, because who else's dragon would be doing this right now? Oh, people are scrambling. Ooh. Is it her? Or is it just her dragon? I mean, what's happening? Wow. Okay. Yeah! Okay, so I think Rhaenys is on our side. Kill them. Kill them. Well, maybe not all of them. I like Alicent, possibly, and her daughter. The rest... They're not listening to you. Yeah, get Helena out of there. Wow, Rhaenys is such a bad bitch. Come on, come on. Wow, what a power move. Well, I think she has identified whose side she's on. Ooh, okay. She really is a skilled dragon rider. All right. Wow, okay. Ooh, okay, so Rhaenys has chosen a side. And it's the right side. Okay, I told y'all. Like, okay, obviously, like, they've tried to install him as king, but... No, this is not... I knew it was going to be so cut and dry like that. She's obviously going to go tell Rhaenyra now what happened. I think Rhaenyra has a lot of people that would back her because they've known her for a long time. They know that she's a good person. Who likes Aegon? He's not a good person. So I'm sure, obviously, there's going to be some people who are going to back him. Clearly, the people who are on their side, on Otto's side or whatever. But I don't think it's nearly going to be as much as the people who would back Rhaenyra. So I think Rhaenyra still has a really strong fighting chance of getting on the Iron Throne. She is, for the most part, is a good person. She cares about, you know, not just herself. So I think that she's going to have some good, strong support behind her. Obviously, Rhaenys is behind her, so that means Driftmark is behind her. So they have a really strong force. I mean, oh gosh, the ending was great. Things were starting to look a little gloomy there. I was like, okay, maybe they really are gonna come out on top a little bit here, but no, okay, I feel a lot better now that Rhaenys pulled that at the end. Although I wish she kind of just would have killed him. That would save us a lot of trouble. But, you know, it was a power move. She was basically letting him know whose side she was on and that this is not right. So I respect the hell out of Rhaenys for that. What a power move. What a boss ass bitch. Okay, so so out of this episode, she obviously was my fave. That was fantastic. I do have to say, I'm not that pissed off at Alicent in this episode. I think that Alicent is misguided in what she believes based off the conversation with Viserys, but she doesn't want any harm to come to Rhaenyra. She even was telling Aegon in the carriage, like, your grandfather's gonna try to convince you that Rhaenyra needs to be killed, and you need to not take that type of counsel. Like, you need to spare her. She's your sister. She's your father's, daughter that, don't listen to him, basically. So I respect Alicent in that sense, is that I think she's just truly misguided in this, and she doesn't want any harm coming to Rhaenyra or Rhaenyra's children. And I respect her for that. This has made me realize even more that I don't like Otto, or that I don't like Ser Criston, or Aegon. Also, I don't like the Lord of Harrenhal. What's his face? The one that killed his dad in Harwin. And he's got a foot fetish. I don't know how I feel about Alicent, keeping this guy around, but hopefully she'll use him and manipulate him and, kind of flip it on him so that she's the one on top with that, but we'll see. What a great episode. That was pretty good. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me on Wine and Watch. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.